Hey guys, welcome back to Reviews from the West, another podcast edition. I'm Ryan,
And I'm Victor.
and it's E3 week right now.
Yeah,
That is exciting.
very exciting.
I feel
Is today the last day, or there's 2 more days?
think there's 2 more days.
Ooh,
Woof. Yeah, and we feel like kids again. It's like Christmas. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to start off with good old Ubisoft. They had some cool stuff.
mm-hmm.
It felt like a really short show.
Was it?
Yeah, I didn't see the very beginning, but what I did see was a Super Mario XCOM, and it's wild. It's like Mario Battle for the Kingdom, Battle Kingdom or something, and it's like a turn-based game where you take cover and you have a squad, and it's just like, this is XCOM.
That's actually the most wild concept, I think, for a game.
I've seen everything.
Yeah.
There's nothing left. But yeah, I don't know if there's really much to talk about. There's just not really much to say. It's Mario in the XCOM style. I mean, it's not Mario RPG, but that's that. Another one that was Switch, and I guess it's coming to all consoles. I don't know how they do it. Did you see game Starlink?
No. Was that the one with the toys?
Yes.
I did not see it, but I just heard about that.
Very interesting.
Yeah?
I was like, that's brilliant for the Switch because you plug this toy into the thing, and there's like spaceship attachments and parts you put on, and when you put them on, it does it in the game.
Really?
I was like, that's pretty cool.
Oh.
Then they show it for the PlayStation, the Xbox, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Wait, how does that work?
That's what I want to know. What's the point? Like,
Do you not get the gimmick part then, or is it like...
that's like the whole reason to
Yeah.
buy it. But it looks a lot like No Man's Sky. It's like you're flying through space, you're going on random planets, and then there's like Star Fox kind of get close to the ground and fly around and shoot people.
That sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, I was very interested, but then they're like, yeah, this comes out like late next year. And I'm like, what? Okay, sure, why
Nice.
not? But yeah, that was kind of cool. Bigger game, The Crew 2.
Yeah.
Did you play the first one?
I think I played a demo, but honestly, it's just too arcadey.
Too arcadey?
Yeah, it had some cool ideas with the different kinds of vehicles that you could have, and like
Yeah.
you could switch between like off-road and street and whatnot, but it just felt like a Need for Speed.
Oh,
And I mean,
okay.
well, they already got the new Need for Speed coming out, which is like,
Payback.
which looks like Fast and the Furious. And so it's like, I don't know why you need like, I don't know, just the arcadey racing games are
What did you think? Did you hear that they're adding more than cars?
planes and boats,
Planes,
right?
boats, motorcycles.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of
That's pretty
neat.
neat.
So I mean, it could be a lot of fun. It's just
Yeah.
not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I didn't not a racing game person, so just forgive me for that. Speaking of vehicle stuff, Need for Speed Payback. What did you think of that?
I didn't watch the trailer, but I can already assume what it looks like.
Yeah.
It plays like. So
Well,
I don't know. I could care less. I think the last one I really was into was Most Wanted from like '06 or something.
That super B movie.
Yeah.
Like, hey, big boy,
Like-
got a car. Like that was really weird, but
Yeah.
it worked.
It was fun, but like honestly, I don't know. It is what it is. It's
Yeah.
for the people who like it, and I just could care less.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, guys. Another vehicle, very vehicle
Was there
heavy.
another one?
Yeah, there was a pirate ship battle game.
Yeah.
I think it was called
Something about skull or something.
Skull and Bones. I think
That's fitting.
Skull and Bones. It looks like an updated ship battle from Assassin's Creed Black Flag,
It kind of did.
but there's just no like hand-to-hand combat. It's just all ships.
Oh, was it all ship battles?
Yeah, they showed boarding another ship, and it's a cutscene. There's no running around the ship or anything. You are essentially the ship. So
You
I
play a
mean,
ship.
you play a ship. Like Ubisoft, you're giving. It is hard to talk about this one,
Yeah.
honestly, because
Yeah.
like it's ship battles. Like, yeah, it looks
else can you
cool,
do?
but I mean, there was a tease at the very end,
Mm-hmm.
and at the very end there was a ship that got pulled under. And then they do this overhead shot, and you see this enormous thing under the water. Captain looks
Okay.
over the boat, and it's massive. And then in the title, when it shows the title, a tentacle comes through it.
Dude, okay. If there's like sea monsters in naval battles,
If there's a kraken,
dude, and you have to like avoid the kraken or something, or like Oh
Yep.
man.
However, then they kind of lost me, and they're
Oh.
like, I think it's online multiplayer only.
Why do they have to do that?
I know.
Just give us a nice single player with AI.
Exactly.
Oh. Either way, I think it looks pretty
It
cool.
looks pretty
Like,
neat. Pretty neat.
I
Kind
think
of a jab at Sea of Thieves, but I'll be in another episode.
I think they need more like pirate themed games.
There's not a lot.
There's not. And maybe on PC I'm just not aware of, but just having like Sea of Thieves for instance looks incredible. I mean, we'll get to that, but like just naval combat, like a game of just naval combat and hopefully
Yep.
sea monsters is
Yeah.
that's awesome to think
That
about.
would be very cool.
Yeah.
Another one that was announced was Beyond Good and Evil 2,
Oh yeah.
which I didn't follow the first one.
I never
I have
played it.
no comment. Looked interesting, but I have no interest.
Was it just a CGI trailer or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
That
I've never
was it.
played it, so.
It was super nice though. Like one of the developers like broke down in tears when we got on stage. He was like so excited that it was finally happening. I was like, that's nice to see a committed developer.
Yeah,
though.
because people have been wanting that for like a long time.
Oh
So
yeah,
that makes sense.
and that's why he was just so thankful for the crowd. He's like, thank you for sticking with us.
That's cool.
It's like
I
good,
respect
good dude, good dude. Is that it? Far Cry 5 gameplay was shown off, and I thought the gameplay was really clean.
Yeah.
Looks like a Far Cry, but
Yeah, more of the same, but I think the game's it's enjoyable, so why even like try to like fix it or change it up that much?
yeah.
I guess, whatever, but I think it just looks like a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Especially with Montana.
Oh, Montana's gonna be great to
Modern
explore.
homes and everything and mountains and forests.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
And then from the interview we saw, they were talking about it playing more open. It's not so much a story structure,
Yeah.
and it's much more, for lack of a better term, Breath of the Wild Zelda-esque. And second I heard that, I was like, yes, this.
Yeah, that's cool because
This.
the mission structures and like the other ones, they didn't really follow all that well. It was
didn't.
fine, but the fact that you can like just go to certain story people or different side characters and kind of take in your own way, I think that's a really cool
That's
approach to it.
brilliant. I'm actually surprised. Once you like think about that as a concept, it's
Yeah.
interesting that open world games took this long for that to become a thing. Like,
Yeah.
and it's surprising it came from Nintendo first. Like that's
Right?
but then again, they're always making crazy stuff. Another one that for some reason they didn't show. They only showed a trailer at the Ubisoft thing, which surprised me. But Assassin's Creed Origins,
Oh, they only showed just a little trailer?
just a trailer. I mean, post show they had like 30 minutes of gameplay, but they
Oh.
didn't show any gameplay at the show, which I thought was
Maybe it's because Microsoft already did. What did they even show? They showed a little tiny bit.
they just showed it was embarrassing though. It was like they had a camera look at a TV screen of someone playing it, and they showed it for like 30 seconds straight, and I was like, cut and go to something else. This is
yeah.
weird. But Assassin's Creed Origins,
Yeah, dude.
you're excited.
I'm really excited. Yeah. I really liked what was the one that took place in Paris? Not Syndicate. Wow, the name is lost. The one in Paris. Either way, a lot of people didn't like that one because it was super buggy, and I don't know. I liked that one a lot.
Oh yeah.
Syndicate though I never played, and I don't know, I wasn't into it.
Was
But
that London?
yeah, it was like Jack the Ripper
Okay,
era. So that
gotcha.
looks really cool. But just Egypt though, kind of like the first one that took place in like Jerusalem. That whole
That's what drew
just
me.
open, just
Yep.
super open. I'm excited for that. And the snake that was in the trailer, dude. Like, if they throw some like fantasy,
They are.
like mythical creatures in there,
They are.
Yeah.
Someone interviewed them. They said, "Are you going for more of the fantastical, mythical?" They're like, "Well, Egypt had a lot of good mythical creatures," and they're like,
Dude.
"And it's kind of prehistory."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
So they can kind of throw some.
"Oh,
things
here's
in there that are
a
little,
minotaur and a giant snake or something.
that would.
Here's the god Anubis. Like, have fun." Like that's, I will.
I will lose my
I'm
mind.
back on board.
Yeah.
And like I've played the first one.
Mhm.
I know this is like against everyone's belief, but I don't care for Brotherhood or any of the other ones.
Yeah.
I like the first one. I like Black Flag.
Black Flag was good.
I wanted 3
Mhm.
because you're like Native American. There's like
Oh,
hunting.
yeah.
I was like, that looks really
That
cool.
was pretty good.
This one, there's like a whole ecosystem of wildlife. There's hunting and stuff. There's the loot system now where you can like upgrade your gear and get better stuff, find it.
Yeah.
There's boss battles. combat.
Combat was a little more interesting.
That's what drew me.
Yeah.
That's what got me back. So I was like, this looks interesting, but not quite enough to get a not so much Assassin's Creed fan.
Mm-hmm.
Then they showed this Bloodborne-esque dodging,
Yeah, that was
striking
interesting.
and parrying. I was like, you
Yeah,
got me.
I
You
like
got
that.
me. I'm interested.
I always thought like the transfers from like combat, like sword play and like stealth in the other ones seemed kind of clunky to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about it that just wasn't right.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Something about the whole movement system was really clunky. So I hope it's not that way in this game to kind of smooth it up a little bit.
It looks like it's when you press a button, you swing.
Okay.
It's like that's so
Just
basic.
super simplistic kind of.
Yeah, but that's what I
actions.
want. Souls-esque combat, where
Yeah.
it's like they have a move set, you have a move set, learn the pattern, hit them. That's what it looks like.
I feel like they need to do that too, especially with boss battles where you got characters with like huge
Yeah.
like hammers or whatnot, or even against creatures, where you're gonna have to like get some like solid combat in there.
Yeah.
But I'm just excited to explore Egypt with tombs and stuff, dude.
Oh,
If they throw some like mummies in there,
yeah, give me some mummies.
give me some mummies.
Yeah,
Don't throw in Tom Cruise. Just give us
No.
straight up mummies.
yeah, just mummies.
Can you imagine though? Like this is so just speculation, but
Yeah.
going inside like a pyramid tomb
Yeah.
with like mummies coming out or something. Please let there
Something-
be mummies.
Something rare at the end of it.
Yeah, especially if they're throwing in more like RPG stuff.
Yeah.
Like, give us some like rare like weapons, like an old staff from like. Oh man.
Yeah,
I'm bummed.
that would be amazing.
Yeah. What else was there? There was South Park, I know, but I.
That was only a trailer,
Oh wow.
and they have like nothing else. I guess it releases this year or something, but
They only have the
The-
trailer.
the Fractured Butthole, and
Yeah.
they also announced a phone game, mobile game called
Oh.
Phone Destroyer,
Yeah.
and it looks gimmicky but like funny because it's South Park. It's
Yeah.
like someone will like FaceTime you and it's one of the characters, and then you like go to like a little battle system, and then yeah.
So it's kind of like, is it kind of the gameplay like that game or like the?
It's
other
the
ones,
theme
or-
is cowboy and Indians,
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah, I don't know. I don't play mobile games really.
No.
I have the Rick and Morty free game, but other than that, nothing.
Yeah. I liked the first South Park game, but I don't think I would buy a new one.
No,
It was fun for one playthrough, but honestly,
I never
rent
even
it for
finished it.
no. Jeez.
Almost, but I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I mean it's the same thing literally every single time, combat wise.
Yeah.
Good.
Fun little upgrade system and turn-based combat, but I was just like, I get it.
Yeah.
I've had enough.
Yeah. Exactly.
And yeah, then they showed off a little bit. I don't even know what it was. It was so quick. It was something else for Steep.
Steve.
That
Oh, that snowboarding game.
yeah,
I heard wasn't very good.
yeah. I don't know what they're.
Are they doing DLC or something?
I have no idea. There was some woman on the stage that talked about it, and it's completely gone. It was so fast.
Hope you guys bought that game, Steep. That's all we have.
Just reminding you,
Just remind you that-
Steep is on the shelves, still filled. Pick it up.
Oh, that's sad.
Great. But honestly, I think that was it.
Yeah, I mean they have a few games. You said Far Cry. Yeah, we were talking about Far Cry. Yeah, that's basically it.
I'll tell you this though.
Yeah.
What I wanted to see a they gave me a new IP, which was the battle. They had a bunch of new IPs and some Nintendo ones, which was interesting. But I want a new IP, so I got that.
Mm-hmm.
I did not get the return of Splinter Cell. I wanted that.
Yeah.
It's been a few years since Blacklist was the last one,
Blacklist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I want a new one. I want him to go back to hardcore stealth like the first one.
Why?
Reboot the franchise as a young Sam Fisher again.
I feel like they might do that in the next couple of years. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
they came out with Ghost Recon last year,
Yeah.
and that was quite a big title. So I hope in the next year or so they would come out with like the next big like Ubisoft game.
Yeah,
Like Splinter Cell. That would fans would lose their mind. So
I would.
They need that.
All they need is that, and you see the
Oh, yeah.
3 dots turn on.
Even just a teaser like that would get fans just like
Oh yeah, I'd go crazy.
yeah.
I would go crazy. But yeah, that's really all Ubisoft like had to offer. So you didn't see the show technically.
Didn't see the show. Just saw kind of like a trailers of what they had.
Okay. Oh, and there's a new Just Dance. I
Well,
honestly
that's not surprising.
didn't know it sells well. Maybe it's so friggin' cheap to make because it's like I can't believe there's enough people buying it
I wouldn't think so.
to
Make like
bring
6 of
another
them.
game. Like,
Yeah.
really?
Did they have like a whole like 40-minute demo of it of like
They-
people dancing?
It was pretty cringy.
Oh,
They had
why?
some dancers come out on stage and dance,
I'm glad
and
I
then they
didn't
had
see
more dancers, and it was J-pop,
it.
and I'm talking like pure J-pop,
Ooh.
like women dressed up as little girls
Yeah.
dancing with children voices, and then all of a sudden a panda comes on stage. It goes slow-mo, and it's dubstep.
Oh.
And then to end it, they had some singer who I don't know who it is, and she comes up, and then at the end of her song, she's like, "Just Dance 2018 this year," and I'm like, okay, honestly didn't see that coming, but that's really all they
Holy.
did. I give the show a I don't know, 5 out of 10 because there's a bunch of new IPs, but I didn't care about half of them.
Yeah. Are we rating the shows?
I just
Okay,
did.
yeah, let's do that.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a nice. Yeah, I'll say a 5 out of 10 as well. Pretty great show, but overall
Average.
average.
Yeah,
Pretty
mhm.
fine. Pretty fine.
Nice job, Ubisoft. Great closer though. The closer was the head of Ubisoft getting on stage with like all their developers, and they applauded like the crowd.
Oh, that's nice.
I was like, Ubisoft is going in the right direction.
Bethesda do that.
Scumbags. We'll be talking about Bethesda, so we have another video up, or it will be up soon, of us talking about Bethesda and the Xbox conference. So stick around if you want to. We'll see you guys in the next episode.